Okay, so we have a full-length 2 minute and 40-second trailer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This is Guillermo del Toro's new film, and I'm actually quite a big fan of Guillermo del Toro. He directed the two Hellboy movies. He also directed Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water as well. And the visuals have always been Guillermo's style, has always been his shining point. He's always been really good at delivering great visuals. So I think him making a horror film, I feel like is a great choice because I feel like you can do some wildly creative visuals with a horror film. And just from the TV spot at the Super Bowl last year we got like a 30-second TV spot for his new film, a 30-second sneak peek at his new film, and just from that 30-second TV spot that we got last year, it definitely looks like this movie actually looks scary as hell. As in, I'm actually literally terrified. I'm definitely excited for this. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro's direction. So yeah, I'm definitely, and him making a horror film, it's my favorite genre. Like I said, there's a lot of good things going for this, like Guillermo del Toro's directing, and he's making a horror film, which is my favorite genre. So I'm excited for this. I'm not sure really what to expect. It looks like an anthology movie. It looks like there's different stories told at different times that take place at different times. So trick or treat style, I'm guessing this is. But yeah, we haven't really got much of a look at this. But I'm definitely excited. Just from the images I've seen and like that TV spot from last year, this film looks scary as hell. And I'm not sure if this is, I think it is actually based on a book, so I feel like I've heard that name before, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think it was like a TV show in the 90s, or it was like a book by R.L. Stine. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I've heard that name in the past before this film was even announced. So yeah, but anyways, we have a 2 minute and 40-second trailer. Let's check it out.
It's your book of scary stories. Some people believe if we repeat stories often enough, they become real. They make us who we are. That can be scary.
Eat it, Harold.
Do you want to see a haunted house?
Some kids went missing, so they boarded it up.
Okay, we saw it. We go now?
Who ordered the chicken?
What's that?
It's a book of scary stories. Tell me a story. Hey, what's going on?
Tommy's missing.
Tommy's name was in the book. There's no way it's actually connected, right? Okay, what if what happens in the book is exactly what's happened for real? Oh my god. Andy!
Stella!
Listen, you're in the next story. We're reading it right here.
It's a corpse looking for her missing toe.
I'm afraid that we woke something up.
You shouldn't have taken the book.
We've got to stop it.
Sarah Bellows' book, where the stories write themselves and it all comes alive.
The Jangling Man is coming.
say, apparently I was wrong with what I said at the beginning of this video. I said that this was directed by Guillermo del Toro, but apparently it's directed by somebody named Andrew. No, I'm not sure how to say his last name, but he directed such films as Troll Hunter, Odyssey of Jane Doe. But I think Guillermo del Toro, I think he's producing this, I think. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about the trailer. So yeah, apparently this just looks like an R-rated version of Goosebumps. Because if you've ever seen the Goosebumps movie, it's a book that comes to life. The stories in that book come to life. That's what this movie looks like. It just looks like a more it just looks like a more scary and horrific version of that. It just looks like a more R-rated version of that film. But as I was watching that trailer, I want to, I guess, start off with the negatives here. As I was watching that trailer, it's just that some of the characters don't stand out to me, and some of the writing does not sound great. Just from what the characters were saying, the writing does not sound great, I guess. But yeah, I want to talk about some of the visuals and some of the stories in this. So the one I feel like that did stand out to me was Harold. He's basically the scarecrow. I thought his story was actually quite good. So yeah, it looks like there's about 5 to 6 stories, and each of them are horror, and they come to life. So it looks like this group of kids, they find this book, and then they read it, and then they get like sucked in, and then they're in this story. Now they're living that, like the stories in that book now coming to life and attacking them, and each character is in one of those stories. So I think I really like the concept of this, even though it sounds like just an R-rated version of Goosebumps. But yeah, it definitely, I will say the creatures and some of the monsters in this actually look pretty damn terrifying. Like there's that scene that's like, it's fully red, like the room that they're in, it's fully red. That scene I thought was unsettling. Some of the designs are actually unsettling. This movie actually looks spooky. I will say that. This movie actually looks spooky. There's some imagery that is unsettling. The creature designs are pretty creepy. So I'm definitely keen for this movie. The trailer, it gave us more of a look at what the story is, gave us more of a look at the characters that we will be following for this. But I'm still keen for this if Guillermo del Toro is directing or not. I'm still keen for this. The trailers of this have been, and this comes out in August as well, which is my birthday month. So this will be a great birthday present to see then. So yeah, I'm a huge horror fan, so I will be definitely checking Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark out. Jiggling Man, that was his name, and I thought that was a great story there. I thought the design of him looked really good. I think all the designs, like all the creatures all around, the designs on them look really great. But yeah, this movie definitely looks like it's gone for that R rating. I don't think we have a confirmed rating for this movie yet, but this movie has me sold. Like, so there's a lot of horror movies coming out this year which I cannot wait for. There's It Chapter 2, Bell Comes Home. So yeah, there's a lot of good horror movies coming out in the next couple months, so I cannot wait to check this out. So anyways guys, have you seen the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark trailer? What are your thoughts on it? Pop down to the comments and let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Let's have a conversation down in the comment section down below. So anyways guys, I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.